Hey, what's going on, guys? Like Butter here, and today I got a Gears of War video with a specific topic that I want to talk about that's been brought up in the past, and I don't believe I've ever talked about this on a YouTube video over here on my channel, and that is the topic of having female characters in the next Gears of War game. For Gears of War Remastered, I doubt they'll put female characters in. It's not probable just because they weren't in the original game, and I'm assuming they want to keep it as true to the core as possible. But in the next Gears of War, as in, like, we're calling it Gears of War 4, not sure what the actual name's going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be Gears of War 4, just because they want to continue the franchise. I definitely think that there should be female characters in the game. Now, there's a lot of people who are going to be against this idea, and I'm here to kind of explain to you why. Now, if you've ever played Gears of War, you've heard people complaining about female characters, quote-unquote, sponging, meaning they take more shotgun shots, and sometimes in gunfights, they're harder to kill. Now, some of you may not know this, but all of the hitboxes in the game are exactly the same on every character. Now, it's all perspective. It's a perception thing, where just because the Theron guard looks bigger and, you know, the female characters look smaller, the hitboxes are still exactly the same, but it is a bit deceiving. So the hitbox is actually going to be a little bit in on the Theron guard. It's very hard to tell unless you go into a private match and actually get two characters, a skinny and a bigger character, next to each other to see that it's actually the same. But it's all about that perception, and it's all in your head. When you see a female character, you're going to think that that character is taking more shots, or that that you're point blanking the character when it may look like you're point blanking, and that's where the issue comes in. And I do agree with that. I do agree that that needs to be fixed. The hitboxes need to be tweaked a little bit for this to work, but I like playing as female characters. No matter what third-person game I play, I'm going to be a female. That's just how it is. And I hope in the next Gears of War game they make the female characters absolute bombshells like they do in Mortal Kombat, make the girls super attractive. I think that would be freaking amazing because, like I said, I like girls. I like looking at girls. If I have to stare, in a third-person game at my character's ass the entire time, it might as well be a girl's ass, Like I said, I like looking at girls. So, and I know that sounds like such a lame thing to say, but it's true. And I know there's other people out there who feel the same way as I do. But no matter what game it is, if it's League of Legends, sex sells, man. That's just how it is. And like when a new skin comes out on League of Legends, like a super slutty skin, I'm going to buy that skin and I'm going to use that character. That's just how it is. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I definitely want to see female characters come back. And I think the biggest issue is just the deception of how the characters technically look smaller, with an exception to Savage Cantus and Classic Baird. There's no doubt in my mind that there is something terribly wrong with the characters, and I believe S Pink made a video. If you guys know Laura, she made a video showing what's messed up with and I think it was her. I could be wrong. But basically just showing that there's something really wrong with the Classic Baird character model. Like there's something with his hitboxes are just not working how they should be. And I don't know, like, what do you guys think? Obviously, this is one of those videos where it's just an open discussion. I want to see what you guys have to say. But having only male characters in a game just seems so boring to me. And I don't know, like, I know because I've put out a couple of tweets. Like, people think the way I do as well. And I'm sure there's some of you out there who are like, Drew, like, I just pick a male character and don't really think about it too much. And that's fine. Like, it's whatever your preference is. And, click on Locust, for example. Like, I don't use Queen Mira like I use a Locust just because I think they look cool and whatnot. But it's just interesting. It's an interesting topic because a lot of people really, really, truly believe that female characters sponge and stuff. And like I said, I will do another video to kind of break it down for you guys because I know it can kind of be hard. But with the female hitboxes, it can look like you point blank them, but you really don't because of their hitboxes being deceiving, and that's just something that for the next game needs to be looked into and tweaked and balanced as much as possible. And I think that was like the reason they thought it was necessary to put like Savage Cantus and Cantus into the game for Locust, is just to kind of balance it out with the females. Because if you notice, they have very similar like body structures, like really skinny waists, and then like it gets I don't know, you guys can see what I'm saying. But do you I hate bringing this up, but for Gears of War Judgment's sake, a lot of people complain that it was only like COG versus COG. Well, that's how it's going to be even with Locust and COG in the game. If you narrow it down to only a few characters or only male characters, I think the game's going to get real boring. So I don't think taking female characters out of the game is the solution. I think it's more of a balancing thing where they need to figure out how to make it so that it's not so deceiving. And you saw this recently with H1Z1 putting in female characters. There's actually videos talking about how they had to make the dimensions on both characters exactly the same to make it fair. And I think this is something that needs to be looked into for the next Gears game. But let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Do you want to see female characters return in the next Gears of War game? Why or why not? And you know, hopefully we can have a really good discussion about this. I'll be going through comments a little bit later, and I'm just excited to see what you guys have to say. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like. As always, definitely helps me out, helps get the channel out to more people. If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button. You can click the annotation on screen right now so you can get all the latest Gears of War news and gameplay. Thanks for watching, guys. I've been Like Butter, and I'll talk to you next time. Peace out, everybody. Zoom in, it gets all blurry. That's really weird.
Ew. Oh wait, if you point your camera down, it actually focuses.
Oh, that's so strange. Throw down. What does that say? Throw down under the big top. Jimmy versus JoJo.
I feel
it's a
like
fighting.